This set was almost perfect, but just missed the mark. And this is the Deep Dark Battle from January 2023. Let's get started. So we've already talked about the Pumpkin Farm from the August releases, and today we're talking about one from January being the Deep Dark Battle. This set had so much going for it. It was a brand new area in Minecraft, it was a natural structure, they had a lot to do, and it had a brand new minifigure that everyone was looking forward to because it'd be a larger scale minifigure on the scale of maybe the Wither. And to be honest, with the set itself, they did well. But on the minifigure, they blew it. Let me talk about that. So, let's first talk about the set and how that's a perfect representation of the Deep Dark. You've got all the different structures that you have there. You have the Skulk Sensors, Skulk Shriekers, everything you want in that, and you have a lot of the natural stuff that comes in it. One thing it is missing is that little portal thing, but as it's a smaller scale set, we can accept that they wouldn't be able to fit that in. So overall, you've got a lot of detail in the set itself. You've got lots of the things that you'll see in the Deep Dark, and overall, just a great little set with lots of features, play features, little details, and little Easter eggs to the game. Also, you got that play feature of the castle exploding. I think that's pretty cool. It adds a little bit of playability to it, which is good unless you're wanting to display it, but it's still fine for displayability as well. You might want to buy several to make a larger scale set of the Deep Dark, but still, it's a nice little area, and I think they did it pretty well. So let's talk about minifigures. Now, with the skins, they're actually pretty good. They look good, they have quite a lot of detail on them. They're actually exclusive, so if you want to get those skins, you have to buy the Deep Dark. And yeah, I think they look good, they have a lot of detail, they have cool accessories that they use, which I think is good that they're adding lots of cool accessories onto these kind of sets. And overall, I think the skins in the set are very good. But then we get to the big part of it, the thing that everyone was looking forward to seeing. And this was a Warden. Obviously, the Deep Dark has to come with a Warden, and that's why we thought, when we're getting a Deep Dark set, we're going to get a Warden alongside it. And of course, we did. But there was one problem with it, and it's just, they didn't do it right. The Warden ended up with a very bright turquoise head, with the face being a bit too low as well, and just ugly horns, and it just didn't look right for what the Warden looks like in the game. As soon as we saw it, we were like, yes, but no. It was a 50-50 thing. I kind of liked it. It had good printing, but then they kind of blew it with the head and stuff, with how bright they made it. But they did make it so the horns can move, and that's why you had those really long horns compared to how they are in the game. Overall, it's not the best representation of the Warden in LEGO, but they did try. And I'd say that they can make later versions of it that will look a lot better, but this version just didn't hit the mark. So here we have a really good set, a great little facade, with a kind of bad minifigure. And that's how it just missed the mark of being perfect. If they'd worked on that minifigure a little bit more before releasing it, then they could have made it better, and yes, it would have been a perfect set. But things do happen, and I think it was quite a rushed set because the Deep Dark had just come out and they were like, we need to get this out quickly, so that might also be something that goes into it, but that's how it just missed the mark of being perfect. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe there, there's another video down there. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.